Yo, what's up everybody? It's Dose Psycho here with another video on navigating a relationship. We're about to dive into something everyone's either experienced or thought about at some point. 8 behaviors that keep you single. Let's be real. Finding that special someone can be tough. It's like trying to find a $100 bill on the ground. It's possible, but it takes some effort and maybe a little luck. But seriously, sometimes we're our own worst enemies when it comes to relationships. So whether you're single, taken, or just curious, stick around because we're about to break down these 8 behaviors and, more importantly, how to change them. You don't want to miss this. All right, let's kick things off with behavior number 1, being too picky. We've all been there, swiping left a million times, turning down dates before even giving someone a chance. It's like going to an all-you-can-eat buffet and only eating one French fry. You're missing out on so many possibilities. Think about it. Are your standards way up here in the stratosphere? Are you looking for perfection in a world where no one's perfect? Being open-minded doesn't mean lowering your standards, but it does mean giving people a chance. You never know, that person you thought you wouldn't click with might surprise you. Remember, no one's perfect, and expecting perfection is a one-way ticket to Singletown. Keep it real, folks. Next up, we're tackling behavior number 2, not putting yourself out there. This is a big one, and it affects so many of us. It's easy to stay in our comfort zones, but doing so can hold us back from incredible opportunities. Listen up, you could be the most amazing person on the planet, but if you're not putting yourself out there, no one's going to know. Imagine all the connections, friendships, and experiences you're missing out on just because you're too afraid to take that first step. It's like having a winning lottery ticket and keeping it hidden in your sock drawer. You have so much potential, but it's all going to waste if you don't let others see it. Join a club, go to that party, strike up a conversation at the coffee shop. These small actions can lead to big changes in your life. You never know who you might meet or what opportunities might come your way. You never know who you might meet. It could be a new friend, a potential business partner, or even someone who changes your life in ways you never imagined. I know, putting yourself out there can be scary. The fear of the unknown can be paralyzing, but it's important to push through that fear. Rejection is a real thing, and it can sting. But remember, every successful person has faced rejection at some point. It's a part of life and a stepping stone to success. But trust me, the fear of rejection is way worse than the actual experience. Once you face it, you'll realize it's not as bad as you thought, and each time you put yourself out there, it gets a little easier. And hey, even if you don't meet the one right away, you'll gain confidence, make new friends, and have some stories to tell. These experiences will enrich your life and help you grow as a person. So get out there and show the world what you've got. Embrace the opportunities, face your fears, and let your true self shine. The world is waiting to see what you have to offer, so don't hold back. Your future self will thank you for it. All right, behavior number 3 is a big one, especially in today's hustle culture. Focusing too much on work. Listen, I'm all about chasing those dreams and crushing those goals, but not at the expense of your personal life. It's like trying to build a house with only a hammer. You need other tools to get the job done right. Relationships require time, effort, and attention. If you're constantly burning the midnight oil, it's going to be tough to build a meaningful connection with someone. Remember, work-life balance is key. Make time for yourself, your hobbies, and yes, even dating. You can't pour from an empty cup, so make sure you're taking care of yourself and making space for love in your life. Chapter 4. Having unrealistic expectations. Moving on to behavior number 4. Having unrealistic expectations. Now, this one goes hand in hand with being too picky. When we set the bar too high, we often set ourselves up for disappointment. We've all got our list of what we're looking for in a partner, and it's good to know what you want. But sometimes those lists can get a little out of hand. We start adding qualities that are unrealistic or even contradictory. It's like going grocery shopping when you're starving. You end up with a cart full of junk you don't even need. You think you want it all, but in reality, it's not what you need. Remember those rom-coms we talked about earlier? They paint a picture of perfect love that's far from reality. Yeah, those can mess with your head. They make us believe that love should be effortless and perfect. Real-life relationships are messy, complicated, and far from perfect. They require effort, understanding, and compromise. Instead of focusing on finding someone who checks off every box on your imaginary list, think about what truly matters. Focus on finding someone who makes you happy, who respects you, and who you can grow with, and who you can be yourself around. Keep it real, folks. Remember, it's about finding someone who complements your life, not completes a checklist. So let go of those unrealistic expectations and embrace the beauty of real, imperfect love. It's worth it. Chapter 5. Not being open to new experiences. All right, let's talk about behavior number 5, not being open to new experiences. If you're always sticking to your comfort zone, you're missing out on a whole world of possibilities and potential love connections. It's like going to an ice cream shop and always ordering vanilla. You're missing out on all the other amazing flavors. Step outside your comfort zone, try new things, and be open to different experiences. You never know what you might discover about yourself and who you might meet along the way. Remember, life begins at the end of your comfort zone, so go ahead, take a chance, and see what happens. Up next, we're tackling behavior number 6, poor communication skills. Communication is key in any relationship, but it's especially important when you're first getting to know someone. It's like trying to build a bridge with one hand tied behind your back. It's not going to happen. Be open, honest, and respectful in your communication. Listen to what the other person has to say, and don't be afraid to express your own thoughts and feelings. Remember, good communication is a two-way street. It takes effort from both sides to build a strong and healthy connection. So speak your mind, listen with an open heart, and watch your relationships flourish. We're getting close to the end, but this next one is a biggie. Holding on to past relationships. It's something that can weigh heavily on our hearts and minds, often without us even realizing it. Look, we've all been there, heartbroken, reminiscing about the good times, and feeling that pang of nostalgia that makes us yearn for what once was. Maybe even stalking your ex on social media, checking their latest posts, and wondering what went wrong. We've all been there, caught in that cycle of longing and regret. But listen, holding on to the past is like carrying around a ton of bricks. It's heavy, it's burdensome, and it drags you down. It's exhausting, both mentally and physically, and it's preventing you from moving on to something better. Something that could bring you true happiness and fulfillment. It's time to let go of those old hurts, those memories that no longer serve you. Release them, just like letting go of a balloon into the sky. Forgive yourself and your ex for any mistakes made. Understand that holding on to resentment only harms you in the long run. Open your heart to new possibilities, new experiences, and new people who can bring joy into your life. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who loves you for who you truly are, someone who appreciates and values you, not someone who's stuck in the past, unable to move forward. You deserve better than that. Let go of the past and embrace the future. It's full of amazing possibilities, opportunities, and adventures waiting for you. The future is bright and full of potential. Embrace it with open arms and an open heart, and you'll find that the best is yet to come. And finally, we've reached the last behavior on our list. Lack of self-confidence. Listen up. You are awesome. You are unique. You are special. And you deserve to be loved. But if you don't believe in yourself, it's going to be tough for anyone else to. It's like trying to sell a product you don't even believe in. It's not going to be very convincing. Work on building your self-esteem, embrace your flaws, and celebrate your strengths. The more confident you are in yourself, the more attractive you'll be to others. Remember, confidence is contagious, and it's one of the most attractive qualities a person can have. So go out there and own it. The world is waiting for you. So there you have it, folks. 8 behaviors that might be keeping you single. Remember, relationships are a two-way street, and it takes effort from both sides to make it work. But by being aware of these common behaviors and making a conscious effort to change them, you'll be well on your way to finding that special someone. What do you think? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more Dose Psycho videos, and hit that notification bell for more awesome content. Remember, being single is not a crime. Is it a goal? Peace out.